Welcome to the Simply Incredible podcast. I am Daryl, a.k.a. The D, here with Troy Jamney.
Hello, my friend. Welcome back for you, too.
Yes, sickly a week. And Peasy, welcome back after, what was it, about 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks?
He's here once a year.
Once a year.
I'm back. What's up?
Peasy's back.
I'm back to grab her right in the...
If you guys...
Dad, Connor, do not search that on YouTube.
Okay, then.
Off to a good start.
Off to a wonderful start.
I watched a whole YouTube thing with just those
Like memes and
blurbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You kiss your mother with that mouth? Live TV. Whoa.
So what have you guys been doing for the last 2 weeks now?
Binging television and comic books.
Ah, yes.
I've been working. I've worked too much.
I saw the air quotes. You see the air quotes?
Yeah,
Working.
Yeah.
We all
It's
saw the picture of
working.
one of his homes. I thought Hamptons.
Yeah.
You thought Beach.
Probably down at the lake.
Yeah.
Looks like Smith Mountain Lake.
Yeah, so we weren't exactly sure where that
Well-
palatial estate was.
Not that lake house, the other lake house.
The other
Ah,
house.
yes.
The second one.
Yes.
That's
For when the first gets dirty.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, you got to have like a little stable for the maids.
Yes. Yeah.
So there you go.
Chickasaw Lake in Florida.
Ah.
Very exclusive. You've never heard of it. Can't find it on Google even.
Nice.
I thought it was Long Chickabow Lake.
Bow, bow, bow.
That's one of the keys that you own down there?
One of the keys.
How many keys does he have? Like 12?
Maybe.
I got a couple keys. Oh, don't tell them that. They're going to come find me. Witness protection.
Can I get a witness? No,
You need to
I
take-
can't. Dang it.
Champney Cruise Lines down there one day.
Champney Cruise Line.
Champney Lines.
Just give me,
Yes.
I just need about like 2 weeks heads up.
The mouse is
Excellent.
envious of you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Troy's financing Marvel over there.
Well, that's it. That's what's going
That's
on.
what's
That's the
up.
bankroll.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm financing them.
But let me just say this: if I
Unless you
fancy-
consider spending way too much money on their products,
Yeah.
financing.
Amen.
it's like for me, financing would be you'd get something like those Fox movies.
Oh, yeah.
That's my financial level.
It's like you can spread rumors about that, about that I'm rich because I'm not. That's fine. Just don't spread any rumors that I was responsible for the Fantastic Four. That I draw the line.
That's a low blow.
Good rumors only.
Hey, we will duel over this.
No good.
Okay. There's a couple things in the news. For those who do not know, GSP. Did you hear?
I heard.
GSP is a free agent.
Y'all.
He might be going to Bellator or one of these other small groups.
Dana White is not having it.
Give me the skinny. What's the story?
Basically, he had a deadline that was not met for them to give him a fight, and he said, "My lawyers have terminated our contract. I'm officially a free agent."
Yep.
When called for comment, Dana White had none.
Yep.
But it probably wasn't because he was caught unaware. It was probably because he was figuring out exactly what they were going to do. And the way that he said, we will be continuing our relationship with George St. Pierre as we still recognize the contract is valid, and we'll honor it by giving him a fight, and we'll expect him to honor it as well. So basically, the biggest thing about this, George is a legend in the cage, but he's going to figure out why Dana and the UFC, their lawyer team is a legend outside of the cage.
See, one of the things I'd heard is that they about had a deal, and the new management come in and was like, "Yeah, we're not doing that."
Oh, I did not know that. Is that just-
Again,
I saw
that's
that on Facebook,
That's
yeah.
the article I read. You know
Okay.
how that works.
Sure.
That
Yes.
could be totally false. That could be totally accurate.
Right.
well, the new UFC is cutting a lot of positions that the old UFC, which is common.
I told you all that money. They got to cut some stuff.
Well, not only that, but they cut people because they're going to bring in their own people.
Yeah, but as far as fighters, they can't hassle with one of the biggest names that they have.
No, but it's funny too because Conor McGregor, the UFC bends over backwards for him.
Right.
Ronda Rousey, same thing.
Yeah.
And there's kind of some speculation that the reason that people are kind of giving George grief is because of how vocal he was about a lot of the things he was unhappy about.
All the drug testing and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
the
He
drug
was
testing.
Really, really up on that.
The Reebok deal, because he's got deals with real sponsors, not tap out.
Yeah.
I mean, like with Under Armour and Gatorade.
Yeah. I even saw Hayabusa posted. They're like, "We're staying with George. But we're still with him," or something like that.
Dude, that's awesome. And the other thing is his management team. I think it's the Creative Artist Agency, CAA, or something like that, is one of the top rivals of the group that ended up buying the UFC. So there could be a little
animosity going on.
Yeah, a
there.
little animosity there.
By the way, Animosity, great comic.
What would you like to see happen?
I want to see George fight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, would you want him to stay in the UFC, or would you think it would be completely interesting to go to like Bellator, Rizin, one of these guys?
I would not want to see him anywhere else.
Yeah, me either, really.
I mean,
They don't have the production quality yet. If they keep going, maybe, but Bellator's not on par yet.
What about the fact that if GSP were to come into the fold, maybe some other, more lucrative offerings could take an unfold, saying, wait a minute. They've got now Ben Henderson, Rory McDonald, and if you had GSP, and I mean, the names might start trickling in to where, okay, this is a valid
Maybe
competitor.
Aldo would try to find a way to get over there.
Maybe.
Yeah, I doubt. I think Aldo wants to go play soccer. I think he's done with MMA.
Start hosting some
Yeah.
pay-per-views and stuff, maybe.
And there is one opponent that is interesting for George outside of the UFC, and he won't fight for the UFC.
Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, Tito.
Now that is a match made in heaven. Bring it
Ben Askren. Ben Askren, they say, is potentially one of the uncrowned kings of the welterweight, division. And the reason that he doesn't fight in the UFC is that he is completely he goes, they treat their people awful. They are controlling, manipulative, lying, and I'm not going there. My people where he fights, and I think he fights not just Bellator but other organizations. He goes, I make good money. They treat me like gold. I'm not going over there.
Yeah.
And Dana tried to kind of force his hand one time and said, it'll always be a mark on your legacy that you never fought with the biggest names in the world. He goes, that matters to you, not me.
Wow.
He goes, you can say what you want. I've created a life for myself that I love.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's what not a lot of people
Yeah.
ever realize. You can be happy. You don't have to be on top. You don't have to be super rich. Enjoy what you got.
There's so many times, and I've learned this in my own life, I guarantee you guys have, no matter how much success that you enjoy at any point in your life, you might be on top, but the moment that the musical chair music goes and you get up and maybe you're out, you're yesterday's news. You're not even respected.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at, I hate to say this, look at the names that were so big back in the day that they were, you remember when you would talk about Tank Abbott when he was active?
Oh, yeah.
You were like, that's one of the baddest dudes on the planet. Now people look at him like, whatever. That's an easy win for the good guys.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly right. Yep.
Even, and I hate to say this, Chuck and Tito.
Oh, yeah. Matt Hughes.
All of those guys.
Yeah, one guy I always thought was really good, but not great. Pedro Hizzo.
Yeah.
I used to love Pedro Hizzo.
Yeah.
He's coaching a lot now.
Yeah.
And I saw him, and boy, he looks like, I mean, it's worked him over. He got, you can tell his pursuit of martial arts, the damage he took, it's evident now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, Ronda and Conor and even the Diaz, you give them another 5 years, there'll be yesterday's news.
Yep. Very true.
The public is terrible about that.
The public is fickle.
So go be happy, George.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. I have like just a couple more topics.
Did you guys hear that
ahead.
Ronda Rousey is Female Athlete of the Year? She hasn't done a thing this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This year?
This year, yeah.
This must be the same media that's pushing Hillary.
Right?
Wait. We just had Olympics. There's a lot of women in the Olympics.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Rhonda did a commercial in January.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true. That is true. She got knocked out in January, didn't she? Or was that February?
Was that this year?
Was that this year?
I
She
thought it
got
was like
knocked out?
last
No,
November or
that was
something.
the end of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Dang, she literally has done nothing except make a commercial.
I didn't
No,
think
in
so.
fact, I think the commercial she did was a Jenny Craig before commercial. She hasn't done the after one.
No, okay. Sorry, that's
Oh, that's rough.
that's any time now.
Apply the ointment directly to the burn.
I did. See
I
her-
hope she doesn't hear this, man. I don't want her coming after
I
me.
did see her do a commercial where, it's one of the phone commercials where she got word that someone was saying something about her, wanted to wrestle her.
Yeah, and thumb wrestle.
Yeah, thumb wrestle.
Yeah.
He was like, I think I'm in love.
Lame.
I know you
Lame.
Lame.
are. You're just married. She didn't thumb wrestle you.
It's funny too
Not mad
because
at
I
all.
remember Pettis was in another one and it was ping pong.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you guys are trying to really push them as stars.
Uh-huh.
That's a weak commercial. You know what they ought to do? Connect with Geico. Those are my favorite commercials. You like those?
Tennessee,
Yes, I'm on,
Virginia.
Geico.
That's not. Yes, with the gecko.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a commercial. He's on the border of Tennessee and Virginia.
Oh, no. I thought he was throwing me some college sport knowledge I did not know of.
You ever seen that commercial?
Not
Well,
ringing
he's right
bells.
in the middle of the street down there. There, one side you're in Tennessee, one side you're in Virginia. He goes Tennessee, Virginia, Tennessee, Virginia, Virginia Sea.
The gecko is not my favorites. My favorites are the ones where
That
they were
flow?
like, oh gosh, I wish I could remember one of them.
I like the
So
ones-
Easy a Caveman Could Do It. That was
Yeah,
pretty
that
good.
Those were
good.
good.
I like the ones where they appear out of nowhere. That might be. Is that State Farm or Geico?
I think it's Geico. Geico's got some really good ones.
I think those are State Farm.
Could be.
See, I do like the Allstate because the guy from 24 was on it. The
Oh,
president.
yeah.
I like that dude.
Was that Mayhem?
You're in good hands.
David Palmer was the character's name.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Different guy. You
What's the
know
character's
that's
name on-
Major League.
Yes.
You do not help me, Jobu. I do it myself.
The Marbles?
No huevos.
No huevos.
No marbles.
What other sports talk you got? Give it to me.
Okay, this is one that I know Peasy has been just fighting at the bit to hear. Bill Goldberg is back in WWE.
Bill Goldberg!
Yep, he made an appearance Monday, and he will be wrestling Brock Lesnar at the next pay-per-view.
The spear.
So that's all we need to talk about.
Is that their first time ever meeting?
No, they met one other time when I think both of them might have been leaving. I know Goldberg was definitely leaving, and it
Who
was
won?
The I
fans.
want to say Lesnar won because it was one of the worst matches ever. It was horrible.
That was
It's like they didn't even try.
that was one of the pay-per-views that I actually
They didn't
bought
even
back
try.
in the day.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
bought-
sad, but sure.
I bought Bill Goldberg versus Sting, and Goldberg was on an undefeated roll.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Sting's gonna be the one to take him down. Come on, Sting! And they had an awesome fight. and
And we did.
Goldberg got him at the end. I was like, no.
Like 178-0.
It's so funny because I could care less about the WWE
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
But
But
when I
grew
was
up with
into it
still
as
love
a young kid,
still
I
love it.
loved it.
Yeah, I had my heyday for a good maybe year and a half or so.
That was a good year.
Yes,
It's a real good year.
the good NWO Sting black
Yeah.
and white paint and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That was good times.
But I'll tell you what I loved before the WWE and Hulk Hogan and all of those guys became cartoon characters on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I loved the stuff that they had on TBS on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what organization it was, but Gordon Soley was the
Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling.
and then the other one was the one here,
Yeah, World Championship Wrestling.
which was like Ric Flair and
Yeah.
you know
Well, one of them might have been
Greg
Georgia,
Valentine.
One of them might have been Georgia Championship Wrestling.
might have been Georgia Championship
but
Wrestling
then
because they always
they-
were at the Omni for their
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Yeah, and then they had the other one that was all up and down the East Coast. Like, is it like every week or every other week they'd be in the Roanoke Civic Center?
Yeah.
My mom would take us.
That's cool.
It's like almost every other week we'd be there.
Really? You
got
got to see him that much?
Yeah. I mean, this is back in the late 70s, early 80s. This is before it got huge. I mean, it was territory. So they'd be in Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Every once in a blue moon, they may go all the way to Georgia, but mainly it's in this little strip, and they just like do that like a rotation.
I'm gonna tell you what. I remember when my brother, he had a buddy whose dad was in charge of locking and unlocking the Lynchburg Armory, and he went one Saturday night. And I do not know why I didn't go with him or something because I was really into wrestling. But I think they went. You know, he was spending the night with his buddy or whatever, and they went to the wrestling thing because his dad, locked and unlocked the Armory, and he came home and dropped, the bomb on me. Because at that time, even in Lynchburg, you had Ric Flair, the Iron Sheik,
Yep.
the biggest names. They were here.
Oh yeah.
And like Andre the Giant, would
Yes.
come through.
And
John Studd.
oh, John Studd, monster of a guy.
Dude, I remember Andre. I went to
Blackjack
like,
Mulligan.
on the WCWs when he was fighting somebody. It might have been Goldberg or somebody. And, like he came running at the ring and hit the corner of the ring. I swear he moved the ring.
Who?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, he didn't wrestle with Goldberg.
It was
You might be talking about the Big Show.
could be. When did Andre pass away?
Like mid 80s.
Oh,
Was it
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Maybe late 80s.
I
Yeah.
thought it was late or early 90s.
It might have been as late as that, but
Yeah, it was Big Show then.
Oh, hey, but listen, my brother took it and he goes like this. He said, I got to talk to you. I was like, what's up? He goes, I went to the wrestling match last night. I was like, no way. He goes, yeah, and that ain't all.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, what? And he said, you know how, and I think right at that time, Ric Flair and it was the Iron Sheik, whatever. He goes, you know how they're like mortal enemies? They hate each other. If they saw each other on the street, they'd kill each other. I said, yeah. He said, no. It ain't true. And I was like, what do you mean? I see it all the time. Of course it's true. He said, let me tell you, they were in the back. They're getting their shoes on and getting their stuff out. And they were getting, their bags together and stuff right next to each other and having a conversation just like us. And he was like, hey, you want to go get some steak? Let's go get a steak, man. I'm starving. You want to get some food? Oh, yeah, I'll get some food with you. Yeah. And he goes, they're friends.
Yeah, the fantasies are ruined.
Yep.
Done. Done. At that point, I was like, and he was like, I'm not kidding, dude. It's all fake. I was like, I'm done.
My grandma, to her passing day, believed it was real.
Good for her.
Yeah.
My dad liked it growing up. He would always talk about like Superfly, Snooker, and all those guys.
He was a murderer, by the way.
And turned himself in by putting it in his autobiography because he thought, hey, this will be a good story.
Dumb all day.
Oh, wow.
Well, what do you think from a guy who flies off the top rope hitting his coconut on somebody else, man?
I'm like, really?
Not his coconuts, his coconut.
Right.
Singular, not plural. Come on, get with it.
Wow, sheesh.
His head.
That's like OJ wrote that book, If I Did It.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I did it, I would have done it like this. Amazingly, that is similar to what actually happened.
By similar, I mean exactly how it happened.
Okay, here's the knife.
Collectible knife with the book.
That's right, brother.
You get cutlery.
I did it.
I was at the Valley View Walmart one time, and they're like, the next 50 customers that come back to the deli department get a free kitchen knife. I was like, time to go.
Time to go. People gonna get crazy up in here.
It's like, wait, do I arm myself or leave?
That's Darwinism at its finest.
Okay, here's something we don't have the wrestling talk because I know y'all are really digging this.
I'm into it.
Peasy a lot more than I would have thought. I'm gonna
Stinger splash.
Okay.
Woo!
we have a
Splash.
viewer that I've been talking to for like the last couple weeks. She is from Russia.
No way.
Should have been French.
Sorry, she's much cooler than that. But anyway, I was watching The Sum of All Fears, and we're like online talking, and I was talking to her about this movie. She goes, I hate this because we have movies exactly like that, except the exact opposite.
We're the bad guys.
Except we're the bad guys?
Yeah, because it made me think of this. Red Dawn in Russia might be called Blue Dawn.
No, it'd be called Hammer and Sickle Dawn.
Because I was thinking about this. Did you guys ever think about maybe that's what is in Russia?
Well, they've talked about that with a lot of the stuff, like Captain America.
Yeah.
They were like, that's not going to play here, and he's not going to be called Captain America.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah, he definitely has a different name in other places, like
Yeah.
Captain Freedom or something like that.
Dude, you can't have
And
Captain
it was just
America.
one of those things that I was like, I just assume it's like that, but I never really thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I really want one of these movies. I just want to see one of these, see how it is exact opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
oh, yeah.
back when the internet first started, I used to be a tape trader.
No, not you, Troy Champney.
Oh, I was really crazy about it.
You were working on the corner, yo, man, I got that bootleg.
I got that bootleg. But the thing about it is, I got really into, number one, I loved the search. I loved it, like finding something. And I loved the nostalgia because back then, nothing was being released, from the old days on DVD. We didn't have DVDs, and they weren't doing them on, VHS. So if you wanted an old show, you had to get a bootleg.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted a movie that you'd only seen once, you had to get a bootleg.
Yeah.
And I remember all of these different things. I'd trade with people from Russia and, Japan. And the craziest stuff, you would get their list. And the list that were crazy, the movies from Turkey. Because Turkey didn't honor any international copyrights. So they would dress people up like they'd have a Spider-Man movie, but he'd be fighting Godzilla. But both of the costumes looked like they were made in somebody's garage or at Walmart. It was fabulous.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I was like, dude, I need to see these.
You can go on YouTube and put it in Turkish Spider-Man. Put that in. Do yourself a favor.
There's even like modern movies now where they're using CGI and stuff, and like those Bollywood movies and stuff like that. And like they got one I saw some clip of. He's like a Terminator kind of robot dude, and he's got his sunglasses and like he's like multiplying like 50 high, and he's stacked up on top of himself, and he's like swinging himself around, like knocking all these cops over. So I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever,
dude. I love it.
See, this is what I don't understand. You enjoy this, but yet when we talk about Sharknado and the cheese factor is high.
Dude, I like some Sharknado.
I
I've
thought
never
you
said
didn't like Sharknado.
No, I like it. I've watched them all.
I gotta be in the mood for it though. Even that nostalgic, like the Japanese Spider-Man was fantastic. If you ever watch that on YouTube, because it didn't follow any rules from the comic at all.
Yeah.
But I had to be in the mood for it. If I was in the mood for it, I was there for a couple hours. If I wasn't, you couldn't pay me to watch it.
All right.
But look up the Japanese Spider-Man and Turkey Spider-Man movie. Turkish, not Turkey.
Right.
Turkey.
Turkey for you, turkey for me.
Oh, we got a Sandman reference.
That's right.
Hallelujah.
My kids were actually asking. They were like, how come Thanksgiving doesn't have any songs? I was like,
Well, let me cue it up for you, son.
But it does.
Do you remember that Chris Rock one on SNL? If your turkey is looking too small, get the Nike turkey. It's adjustable and pump it up.
No.
When the Nike pumpers come out, he's up there pumping up the turkey and he's rapping along with it.
Dude, I got to bring that to the kids.
It is one of the greatest little skits. I mean, it's like little commercials. What it is.
Speaking of which, can you believe that we are on the cusp of holiday season again already?
Yeah, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a few weeks away. What? 2 weeks from Halloween,
yep.
and then
Yeah.
it's on, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. Malls
just,
are already getting crazy.
I already know what I'm getting you guys for Christmas.
It rhymes with "uthing."
Ah, okay.
Yes.
No, that's the same thing I got you last year.
Yeah, that's what he got us for our birthday. Never mind. Sorry about
Dadgummit.
that.
You spoiler.
You can train at the edge.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
brand
give you
new
free
not a car.
passes.
We're gonna do this podcast. We're gonna get together. It's gonna be
It's
awesome.
gonna be great.
Yeah.
You
And
can't
what were we
claim that
talking
one.
about? Your Russian friend.
My
What?
Russian friend.
Yes.
Our Russian friend. She's our Russian friend. What's her name?
Anna.
Anna.
Hana Rus.
Anna. Thank you for listening.
She actually taught me a couple words that I cannot actually pronounce.
Give him a shot. Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even.
You can
Come
mess them up,
on.
and the only one who would know would be Anna.
I actually got to find it now. Like privat is hello.
Vodka. I know that Russian
That's
word.
it. I
Yes.
actually said the exact same thing. to her.
Vodka.
Too late. I took it. Don't claim it.
Because I told her that, and she's like, "Yes, that's a good word. That's a very good
word.
That's a very good word."
Komradsky.
Like, dude, you're like 18 years old. You can't be having that. Oh, it's Russia. You can do what you want to do.
Excellent.
Ruski.
Drinking age is probably younger. I think it's like 14 in France.
It's like this. It's like this. Baby bottle, put a little vodka.
Dude, I can't believe that's awesome that we've reached somebody in Russia.
Yes.
Worldwide.
One entire complete human.
Awesome.
Anna, pass it around.
Does she get a free Simply Incredible T-shirt?
I don't even know if it's legal to send stuff to Russia. Cold War.
Go ahead and do it. She
50
make
years
it
later.
make it a jacket then. It's cold.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm gonna be stealing one from here.
Daryl's gonna say. She goes, "Why do I have the Edge jacket?"
What is the edge?
Wait, what is this? What does this say princess on it? What?
Hey, if you guys are interested in Simply Incredible gear, just send Daryl a note.
Yeah.
Hats, hoodies,
Yeah.
jackets, mugs for Christmas. But you got to put your order in soon so that it's here in time for.
Yeah, because actually they already have some. They're slightly invisible.
Yeah.
So it's like they're made by Wonder Woman
Dude.
and John Cena.
I'm on the waiting list.
Yeah, you can't see it. All right, what's next on our list?
That's all the pre stuff I got.
Okay.
Now we got to go visit Connor's Corner.
Kakakana.
Connor.
Since Riley still was working in her kitchen.
Yeah, Riley
Dude,
is.
that is sexist as can be.
No,
Oh.
no. She not say after we talked about food that she wanted to do something with
Yep.
cooking on her podcast.
That-
Yeah, that's
That's
finally
cool.
what she came up
So
with.
don't you ever, and the D means ever.
It doesn't matter what you mean.
Doesn't matter what you mean.
You're not allowed to steal my, my phrase. I don't know what to do now.
You guys can't see
And
this,
that's
but
the
we all have
bottom
the
line.
one eyebrow raised right now.
Yeah, my finger does work for that. And that's about it.
The Brahma Bull.
Yeah, Riley said that she was really, she wanted to do something on this, and she goes, I know what I want to do. She goes, I'll do a cooking segment because you guys talked about food, and it was really good.
That's
If
cool.
you haven't heard that, go listen to that podcast. That was a lot of fun.
And My thing is, look, if she's gonna bring something about food, we have to have samples.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And she's learning how to cook right now, so I was like, yeah, that's
So
gonna
Riley,
happen.
That's cool.
get to cooking.
Teach me something.
But
Exactly.
Connor is already back, with another idea for us for the next person in Connor's character corner. And this week, our character, our point of focus,
Wait
as
for
per
it.
Connor, is
It's the cricket. What was that?
the Nightcrawler.
Storm, awesome.
Ah!
I've got this, guys.
Can you believe he jumped in on the mojo moment? That was my drum roll, and then
I thought it was
stole
a cricket. It sounded like a cricket.
No,
I
if it was
didn't get cricket from that.
Nightcrawler's sound would be, bam.
See, he's at night. He likes to crawl. It's kind of like Spider-Man, but different.
Yes.
I told you would open up with that. Now we will turn the floor to the people who actually know the character.
Kurt Wagner.
Kurt Wagner.
Kurt Wagner from the
Ooh,
Munich
you
Circus.
get points for that, Big D.
Yeah,
Yes.
I watched the movie. You know what? The sad part is, after we did the review of the X-Men, I even questioned if that's even a character. It's like everything y'all talked about in the movie. Well, that's not real. That's not real. That's
I don't
not
think
real.
the tattoos are real at all, are they?
They've had different things where they, had some artists do some stuff with
Really?
it, but not a lot.
I don't ever recall that.
No, it doesn't. Put it this way: the way that the comic book universe works now, you have mainstream canon and then Elseworlds, what if,
Yeah.
to where in some guys they go, well, it's canon. I'm gonna give him a tattoo. It's like,
There you
did
go.
Superman actually have a tattoo on his arm? Yeah.
Well,
what is it?
how
The
could
S.
how could a needle actually do
Kryptonian.
that? Oh.
Some of them are taking what they put in the movies and taking that back to the comics and making that canon.
Now, Nightcrawler, one of the things, the first time that I ever saw him was on the cover of his first appearance, Giant Size X-Men.
Yep.
Where they introduce all of the brand new X-Men characters.
And I'll say, there's some expensive comics like Amazing Fantasy with Spider-Man. They're up there like $10,000, $30,000. But if I had just a little bit of extra income and I could afford one of those really expensive, not super expensive, but one of them like mediumly expensive comics, I would get that X-Men Giant Size.
You don't have that one?
No, dude, it's like a couple grand.
Dude, I think I've got that one.
I've got the Marvel Milestones edition just so I could read the story.
Yeah. No, I think I have that one.
That is awesome. I'd love to have that
But
book.
you know what? I hate
Troy's
to
got
say
it right beside the Harley Quinn first appearance.
No, I'm serious. But you know what? I think it might be a reprint.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
But I know I have that story as a comic. I mean, I read it.
Yeah, but that's like one. I love that story because the originals they had the core team, Beast and Cyclops and Jean Grey and all them, but then they did this one and Xavier's going on this little quest to build a team of new characters, and he goes to Africa to get
Yeah, and he's
Storm.
making it an international theme.
Yeah, he goes to Russia for Colossus. So it's got the first appearance of Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Sunspot. It's got the second appearance of Wolverine after his first appearance in the Hulk.
Sunfire.
Sunfire, yeah. So it's got all them, and it's a great book. I like it a lot.
That is a great book. And even, I tell you what, I remember when I read it, I think it was, gosh, I hate to say that I read the reprint years after it had happened, because I remember I was like, I'm going to follow this.
Yeah.
This group is fun.
Yes, it's awesome.
And I did. I collected X-Men. They were hands down one of my top teams. Them and the Fantastic Four were my two favorite teams.
Yeah.
The Avengers I wasn't really all that into as much growing up. They seemed kind of forced. But the X-Men, I mean, that was so organic.
That's my most sought after book because it's just affordable enough. It's not $30,000, and it's a good story. It's like, man, I'd love to have that book.
I tell you, I don't know if you felt this way, but when you took and read an X-Men story, the Chris Claremont specific X-Men, with that group we're talking about, the new team, you could tell they made them seem like outcasts, and they made them seem like family. Even Wolverine, who is the proverbial
the
loner.
tough guy, the loner.
But you could tell, as much as he was a loner and even gruff in the circle, he'd kill or die for anyone.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that was really special. I was like, you know what? That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That's always kind of been their core theme. I loved it.
I mean, you got Colossus, who
Yeah.
is this, incredible, the muscle of a team of the most powerful people.
Yeah.
And he calls him Petey.
Uh-huh.
And, Nightcrawler, he calls him Elf.
Uh-huh.
Hey, come here, Elf. Bring the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just great. Dude, I love that team.
So Nightcrawler's intro was kind of like a little Frankenstein moment. Like he was in Germany and he was actually being chased with a mob with pitchforks and torches and
Torches,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. And he was up on the roofs and stuff, and they backed him into a corner. And he's like, "Fine, you guys think I'm a monster? I'll give it to you." And he started jumping down. And right when he was getting ready to start fighting them, Xavier pulled his moment that he pulled in the movies a couple times, where he froze all the minds of everybody else around him. He froze the entire mob, and he started talking to Kurt, and he's like, "Come with me. I've got a whole nother world you don't even know about. We live in this place together. We work for mutant rights and stuff." He brought Nightcrawler back with him.
Now let me ask you: when
That's
you
pretty
first
cool.
saw Nightcrawler, because he looks like a demon.
Yeah.
I mean that's what he's based on, is the look of a demon. Did that throw you? I mean, it threw me.
No, because my first real experience with X-Men was the show, and he was a regular on the show. So
Oh, okay, yeah. When I looked at him, it took me a little while to get behind. It's like, because I was young. I mean, I was really young, and I saw this, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure that everything that I've learned in the Bible Belt is that the devil and his people are bad.
Right.
And I'm cheering for one of
right,
them.
right, a little demonic thing.
And I hate to say this because it seems cheesy to say it, but it was a moment where you're like, don't judge a book by its cover, Troy.
Yeah.
Judge him by his actions. He might have a pointy tail and can teleport and all this and have these evil. He's one of the most soft-spoken, nicest, giving, helpful, nurturing characters in all of the X-Men teams.
I think that's kind of their point. Like, he's one of the most righteous ones, but he
Yes.
looks like that. Beast is the most intelligent one, but he looks like a savage gorilla or something.
Totally.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like that. He's Mystique and was it Azazel's
Yeah.
son? The red teleporter. It looks kind of like him, like demonic.
Is
like
that official canon?
Yes.
Okay, because I had, when I saw, First Class and I saw Azazel, I was just like,
It's Nightcrawler's dead.
you got to wonder what happened to make Jennifer Lawrence, go with the red Nightcrawler for that moment.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but his powers are actually so strong as Azazel's that he could teleport like through dimensions and stuff. He's not even from Earth, so he came here and he met Mystique, and I don't know, he kind of like seduced her or something. I can't remember the whole story, but yeah, she kind of gave him up because she didn't want the little demon baby. So he ended up growing up in Germany, and he was put in the circus for a while, and he was just an orphan. I think he was raised, why he was so religious was the only people that would keep him without wanting to kill the little
Or somebody who was
demon-looking
giving
thing
him sanctuary.
was the sanctuary. He was raised by nuns and stuff in the sanctuary, so he studied all the priesthood and everything. So, yeah.
Right.
That's how I became Catholic.
Yeah.
Which is what I thought was really cool. You know those tattoo things we were talking about?
Yeah.
And they were angelic script.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever looked into that whole thing about angelic script and that kind of stuff?
No.
No.
I mean, not that I'm saying it's real, really from angels, but there are books written in that and that are said. There's a book. It's one of the most rare books in the world. There's two of them now. One is I think they're both in England. One's in Oxford and one's in the London, libraries, big ones.
Yeah.
But it was said that it was the first bit of knowledge given from the angels to Adam.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name, but really neat. It's like, to think, okay, they actually have, an organized, set of information.
Yeah.
I-
Now, would you ever watch the show Lucifer or read the comic, or is that too sacrilegious for you?
Oh no, I would. I'd take a look at it. Now, my whole thing now is that so many people look at a lot of the stuff that I do, as a Christian, and they'll look at you and like, dude, I don't know if that's approved. And I was like, okay, what you're missing out on is that you're judging a book by its cover, because the message in a lot of these stories, even though they might take on an appearance like Nightcrawler, is the fact that this is good versus evil, and they're promoting good and, continuing to fight always with love against evil.
Yeah.
I was like, so yeah, I'm open to looking into it.
Other
I'm
things.
the same way.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian, but I'm not afraid to be around someone that's not Christian.
Oh no, not at all.
And there are people that will judge you all up and down.
I don't
Kind
care.
of the main point of it all is not to be judgmental.
Exactly. So we used to. I know this is slightly off topic, but I don't know why religion. But we used to go to the ale house on Monday nights after training. It was me and a couple guys after training.
Never
we would
invited
go
me.
there, we would watch football and wrestling, and we were over there just minding our own business. And
Who? You and who?
me, Andre, and Jason.
Wasn't me. I never got anybody.
I never got invited.
You actually did get invited. You wouldn't go. You're like, I gotta go to Montvale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Further than Montville.
Manita. Yeah. I haven't got
One of them M
vowel,
country
it didn't
hick
matter.
places.
But my
Hey, you know what that is? I know what that is.
they're listening to
Hey,
our podcast.
I don't know if you guys can hear this on the mics, but outside of my office there is a like crazy noise.
Yes.
And what it is, it's my team. They got a new card game that they're out there playing. That's why they're losing their mind, man.
Which one is it? Because there's one I want to get for us to play one time, but I can never find it. It's like Super something.
It's called a card game for horrible people.
Oh, is it really?
Now I see how it applies.
Oh, it's hilarious. They showed me a little bit of how it worked, and it's easy. And I hear them. I was like, oh, dude, my team here at the Edge, man, I love these people.
So, but one of the things is the youth pastor of my church. I was like, dude, why don't you come down and meet some of the guys? He goes, hang out with us. He goes, how do you think it would look if I went in there?
Who said that?
My former youth pastor at our church.
Into the ale house?
Yeah, exactly, right? He's like, I was like, there's this guy named Jesus. He preached to prostitutes. You do know about that, right?
You know he ate with sinners, right?
Yeah, you know about that, right? You might be, maybe.
You know.
And to me, I'm like, really, dude?
You know what my take is on that, though? There's a lot of people who are so heavenly minded, they're no earthly good.
Yep.
And it's like, I think that you've missed your calling. Your calling is not to live a life as a Pharisee, but a life of love.
Yeah.
And the moment you miss that and think that, oh, I'm here to point out sin, well then, wow. If you're doing that, your role of being able to love is hindered. That's not me. I love you.
Yeah.
Even if I hate what you do. Even if I disagree with you.
There's a couple of things that I can't overlook. But for the most part,
well, just don't touch me and we're okay.
dude, your face is one of those things.
Ouch!
Oh no, he did not go there.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
No kinds of ointment for these
Because I
burns
just
tonight.
beat you to that punch.
Boom.
Because actually, that's why my face looks like that. All those punches.
I'll tell you this: the way I raised my children about that whole idea, Connor and Riley. If you ask them without me around, all right, talk to me about the meaning of life. Why are we here? I'll tell you what they'll say. It's what I believe and what I've taught them. We're here to learn to love.
Yep. Love
That's
one
why
another.
we're here. Sorry, Nightcrawler really is bringing out some deep
What's
religious.
up?
All right.
What's up? I think
Great.
that was the ending of Lost, wasn't it?
Was it?
I believe so.
I don't think it was.
No.
They were there to make
Money.
terrible TV
Yeah.
shows. That said, are you still lost? Well, that's the trick.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
Make us curse that show 10 years later.
Hey, two more things that I want to mention about Nightcrawler before we call it, though. Number one, his ability. Let's talk about his
Bam.
Banff.
Banff.
How
Bad
about
mother-
the most? That's one of those words like Wolverine's schnick,
Schnick, yeah.
right? Banff.
Iconic.
I used to have a buddy. Every time we talked, that's how he would sign off when he was done talking. He wouldn't answer you anymore.
Banff.
Banff.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I used to giggle every time he did. I was like, love that. It's great. Love that.
Jealous.
Yeah, I'm like, man.
Too cool.
But I loved the word. Whoever came up with that. And then when they took it to the movies, and it's like, how are they going to do that? And I love they said it's an implosion of air.
Yeah.
What a great way to explain Banff.
Because even in the comics, they always explained it like you can smell the fire and brimstone
Yeah,
and stuff.
the
Like,
sulfur
and
in the air.
Yeah, and the sulfur. And I
Yeah.
could always just imagine that every time I saw the little Banff.
Me
Dude,
too.
When I saw that in the movie, I was like, this is the greatest thing I have seen in a long time.
That was the coolest moment up through that first movie to the beginning of that second movie. That was the coolest thing that had happened.
Are you talking about when
His intro
Nightcrawler-
in
Yeah, when he went to
White
the-
House.
into
Yeah,
the-
Without
House,
a doubt,
yeah.
one of my favorite comic book scenes of all time.
no doubt. Yeah,
That's up there with the Avengers' first, battle in the city as a team.
Yeah.
That was good. Civil War's face off.
Mm-hmm.
Nightcrawler's first appearance. I hate to say it, the first time that I saw Spidey do his thing with even Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
When he was just web swinging, I was losing my mind because I always wanted to see that for real.
Yeah.
Even Iron Man, when he took his first test flight, I was like, all he's doing is flying, but that just looks amazing. That's so cool.
Dude, I love that when he was testing it out, Rhodey, yeah, call him off. That's me.
It's me.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Why are you out of breath? I was jogging. Thought you were driving. I was jogging in the canyon. I'm driving now.
Another thing about Nightcrawler, I had read that actually his ability, why he brings the smoke back with him every time, is because he actually goes to hell moves down there and comes back on a different place on Earth.
Now, is there a time displacement? I doubt it, because I mean you'll see him a lot of time go bam, 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 bam. You know, when he's moving like through. Like,
I would imagine so, because haven't you always heard like time is just nothing in hell? It's
right.
I mean, he could be down there. Who knows how long moving to the other spot?
But I just recently had heard that whole thing about when he's teleporting, he's going into the dimension of hell.
When Peasy told us.
Yeah,
maybe that is. Maybe that is
could
right.
have been. Yeah.
But the brimstone, that whole thing. Oh, that's cool.
And he also had one last thing I'll say about him is he had a little relationship with magic there for a while, because her whole thing is she has the ability to go into what's the place in between heaven and hell?
Purgatory?
Limbo. She could go in there and
Marvel's version of purgatory.
Right. And she would always deal with the demons and stuff. So, you know, she was used to it. She had dealt with demons since she was like 14. So, you know, she could look past that in Kurt, and she saw the good person and stuff. Yeah. She saw the good person within Kurt, and so they had a little relationship and stuff. I was like, that's really cool.
I love Magic. That character is really good.
She is really cool.
What about the book that he was involved with, Excalibur? Did you ever read that? Get into that?
Slightly, yeah.
When he got like swashbuckling.
Yeah.
I wasn't really into that whole thing. I was like,
no, not too much.
Interesting take, and they really tried to make it work. It just didn't do nothing for me. One of my favorite people.
I know nothing.
About Excalibur?
No. That was in like, I'm pretty sure I remember that was like in about the mid '90s.
Yeah.
Because I remember those books coming out.
Well,
Yeah,
you know Captain America's uniform, how he has those boots. They're called Buccaneer boots, where they fold over. They took that whole thing and they made him like a swashbuckling pirate.
Puffy shirt.
Total puffy shirt, dude. Puffy shirt.
And
Puffy
all
shirt
goes back to the sign.
with the untied front tie. You know?
The cravat.
Antonio Banderas as the Nightcrawler.
Bump for you, my darling. For you, bump all the time. Bow, bow, bow.
I will bow for you, magic.
Excellent. I remember back on the cartoon, like him and Wolverine were best buddies. I don't remember if that was true in the comics or not.
Yeah, they were close. They were close.
That's a weird combination for me to like wrap my head around those two.
It was so good because I think Wolverine, number one, he'd been through so much in his life, because his life, I mean, he's like 300 years old, you know. And he saw a genuine sincerity in this guy. He's like, he's special. And he also doesn't like bullies. It's the one thing about Wolverine, doesn't like bullies, and he can tell this guy's been a victim of bullying. He's like one of the best people in the world. Yeah, I got your back.
That's one of the good things that they had actually gotten right in this last Age of Apocalypse movie was Nightcrawler. Like, even there, they showed him getting abused, throwing in the fight ring and stuff, and he was all skittish and stuff. But he's just got such a good soul about him. Like, he's always upbeat and perky. They're joking around about being blue. He's like, I'm blue. You know, he's just always
But
happy.
he's always one of the big guns too. It's like, man, if it gets into it, don't worry. I can rock and roll.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Oh, he got me giddy in one of the last comics. He was like, he teleported like 10 of them to this place or something, and it just wiped him out completely. And he's like, dude, I had to get you guys here. I don't care if I was on the other side of the world. We would have got here.
That's awesome.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Good character. Thank you, Connor.
That was a good character.
Yes.
I actually have to read some books so I can learn more about him.
He's worth looking into.
He is really good.
He's in that Nightcrawler.
Yes.
And actually, the next
that was for Anna.
the next Marvel pop box that's coming out in December is the X-Men box.
Yes.
And I gave him a suggestion. I was like, last year we got like an accessory item. We got like a scarf that had Groot on it. I was like, give us some Nightcrawler gloves, like some 3-fingered gloves. That would be cool as crap.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I can't wear them though.
Marvel Funko, if you're listening, make it happen.
Make it happen, Marvel.
Royalty checks to JP's Inc.
Aren't we sponsored by them now?
You would think by now.
We should be, dude.
Many videos as I make for them.
No kidding.
I mean, Funko should be like, dude, here's a check.
No, we are. I'm telling you. I've worked that out in management.
No lie, though, Bambox featured you one time on their website.
They did.
Who did?
Bambox.
They featured you?
One of the Kratos, yes. I was on the front page with my unboxing.
Because you're a very good unboxer.
I am.
Hashtag.
I'm not a very good boxer, though.
You're a very good untie boxer.
Yes, yes. That's why I keep tripping over my shoelaces. But yeah.
Next point of business is...
Well, let me mention this first
sorry.
before we go to...
This is about the Pop Funko deal?
No, this is not. That's breaking news later on.
Oh, breaking news.
But we're at 660 subscribers.
Ooh.
I am now officially announcing the drive for 1,000.
Oh.
We're going to have some kind of giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
1K.
Nightcrawler gloves.
Yes, Troy's making those. He's out there knitting them right now.
He's a master crocheter.
I knit with concrete.
A crochetist.
That's
I'm a crocheter.
that's Spock you'd make.
That would be
that's
actu-
Spock hand.
No, that's 3 fingers.
It's Spock hand.
That Troy, that would actually be kind of cool. Are you cool? Are you good with like making like little molded things out of concrete?
Yeah,
can you
I
do
can,
something
yeah.
like that? That'd be cool, like make a little statue or something.
I tell you what we did for my brother that my dad did it. I can't take credit for it. My dad is
Shipping might be ridiculous.
he's a Virginia Tech fan,
We already don't like him.
and
Wahoo
he
wah.
made a huge
Ray, UVA.
stand-up VT out of concrete.
Yeah.
I threw up in my
I mean,
mouth.
it's probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 feet tall by 3 feet wide, and it's this huge, like monolithic thing, right? And I said, what do you want this for? He goes, well, what I'm going to do is at Christmas time, he's got, you talk about somebody with a mansion. My rich brother has this property where Bent Mountain is in his backyard. You look at it, it's beautiful. And he took the VT and he put it on the top of the front yard, and there's a slope, and he took and laid out Christmas lights like a Christmas tree so that it looked like a Christmas tree on the side of the mountain with VT on the top as the star.
Nice.
That's almost pretty cool.
That was cool.
Almost. Hoagies. Boo.
If you want, we can do a Cavs one for you.
I don't know if he would do one. He'd be like, I can't go there.
Who?
Your dad.
My dad's not a VT fan.
I thought you said he didn't.
My
you say-
brother.
His brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we did it for my brother.
Oh, okay, then
Do
dad.
the V
dad,
with the 2
dad, you're
swords.
cool
That'd be
again.
tight.
My dad's a concrete fan. He don't know anything about that stuff.
He's like, how much am I getting paid for this? I'll do it.
All
Oh,
right.
dude,
I'll
you got
do
the
it.
money?
I'll
What
do
what
it.
is that from? What is that movie?
You got the
Deep
money, I got the
Rising.
time.
If the money is there,
Yeah.
we do not care. What kind of life philosophy is that, man?
So anyway, keep with us, subscribe with us. That 1,000 subscriber giveaway will be here before you know it.
It's gonna be legend.
So,
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Dairy.
I was still waiting. I was gonna give it more time to kind
I-
of saute there.
I stole it because you called my drum roll cricket.
See, it's a cricket. I'm telling you, that's a cricket. It's not a drum roll.
That doesn't say cricket to me.
Thank you.
What does it sound like to you?
Drum
Like somebody
roll.
going brrr.
like he burped. I don't know what it was. And one other thing, Saturday we have an Comic Con. The con of cons, the Roanoke Valley Comic Con, the real deal, Holyfield. And so we will be down there. Me and Peasy. Troy's got some business to attend to.
Yep.
Special
So-
guest appearance by Little Peasy Jr.
Oh, Peasy Jr. in the
All
house.
right.
So we're gonna try to do some live stuff from there.
Yeah.
And then
Why don't you guys take
afterwards,
some pictures there too and put those up during our
because
YouTube?
I'm gonna have a live podcast.
Oh, you're gonna be
Oh.
Mhm.
Hashtag
No,
excellent.
I'll be taking some pictures too, but they're not gonna be on this one because I hope to have this one out before then.
Are you
That's what I'm saying, yeah,
Are you
for the
Facebook
next one.
living
Yeah.
or does YouTube have a live feature?
Yeah.
Where's this gonna be displayed?
YouTube has live.
YouTube. All right.
Mhm. Not
Tune in,
one,
folks.
YouTube.
Facebook does too, because
Facebook
everybody
does too.
every now and then I'll see so and so is live.
Yeah, most of the time I'm like, yeah, good for you. Next.
Mine, the one I liked was Stephen Amell, the green arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Amell is live. I was like, oh, what you doing, brother? We talk like that. He didn't hear me, but I
See,
talked.
that's
to him.
how me and The Rock are.
You talk with him.
Like Dwayne, what's going on, buddy?
He's like, yeah, shut up.
It doesn't matter.
I still haven't watched Arrow, but Flash showed up over there with Felicity Smoke the other day, and I was like, smoke.
I'm behind on my Flash. I got to watch those.
There's only 2 or 3 episodes out.
I think I'm only 2 back.
Yeah. I want to talk about Moon Knight real quick. Have you guys read that?
No, you told me
I'm
that.
up to 4 on that.
4?
I've got to catch up. Where I was
But you're digging it.
last week.
I am loving it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's just because it's something new that I never read, but the new things that they are just really great to me, like the Super Zero and the Moon Knight and stuff like that. Stuff that, because I mean, I got my staple books, my X-Men and Spider-Man. They're good, but I know them so well. It's just new stories of the same character.
I
Yeah,
couldn't agree
exactly.
more.
Something new and fresh that I haven't had before, man. Like this Moon Knight character, I'm into it 100%. And they bait and hooked me perfectly because they get through one story and it shows this dude waking up like it was all a dream. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. This better not be what is happening. I'm going to be ticked. You got the best writers in the world, and all you can come up with is the same old tired cliche that it was a dream. I'm not reading anymore. This is garbage. So I went into the next one. It was still the same story from him waking up and going to work and stuff. I was like, you have got to be kidding
Oh,
me.
don't spoil it.
That's
This is
all.
good.
That's all I'm gonna say. But then
Spoiler.
the other crazy stuff starts happening again. You're like,
That's a
oh,
twist.
you got me. Yeah.
Dude, all right.
It's
Twist
excellent.
You got Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. The whole premise. Do you want to know the premise at all?
I've read Moon Knight before.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. But I remember the first time I think I ever read it, I didn't get it at all.
Yeah.
And then the second time I revisited it was with when it was because of the artist. It was David Finch, and his stuff on the cover was unreal.
I don't know who's doing it now, but I love the art now too,
Yeah,
because
the
it
art's
almost looks
really
like
good.
chalk shading kind of drawing.
Oh, I love
looks
it, yeah.
excellent. Yeah.
Okay.
What's his name? Mark Spector?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark Spector.
What?
Is Moon Knight.
Oh, okay. You see, I didn't even know that much about the character.
One of his names.
But it's funny because Chris, that's one of his favorite characters. Garby, from Montaigne Morals. That's what he was talking about when we were talking.
Yeah, it was when it was one of those things that before actually when #1 come out, and I was like, "Is this any good?" He's like, "Dude, it's been around a long time." He had like a box full of them, and I should have gotten a bunch of the old ones.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Kinda get caught up.
I'm just going to start with the new stuff, #1, and I'm loving the series.
See, I knew about it back in the '90s, but I just never gave it a chance because I was like, this is
I
like
did
some
read a
Marvel
4-issue,
Batman looking
like a
thing.
4-issue
I don't know.
miniseries was pretty good.
Yeah.
This was from might have been the mid '90s, early
Yeah.
mid '90s.
I had a hard time thinking. It's like, okay, why would you take and make a creature of the night wear white?
All right.
That kind of
Yeah.
threw me to where I was like, bleh.
He's got an outfit. In
Turn off
this
the
one.
lights and he'll glow.
He's got like,
Let him retreat.
his typical outfit that he's got, but then he's got like this outfit where it's like
Yeah.
it's got like a white suit, and then he puts the mask on and stuff. I was like, dude, that looks slick. Like if I did a cosplay ever, that would be a sweet cosplay.
The costume, especially like if you have a good artist render it,
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's funny. Have you guys ever seen like some of the snow camo that the military uses? It used to be really, just white.
First time I saw that was in
Red Dawn.
no, the movie with Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase.
Real Spies?
Yes.
Spies Like Us?
Spies Like Us.
Yeah.
They went to Russia. I think they might have been. I don't know.
My favorite part was when they got off of that thing where their mouths were frozen open. Want to get some coffee? Yeah.
Great movie from back in the day.
Dude. Shoot. What were we just talking about as far as a white camo? The old camo, when I first saw it ever came out, was just pure white. That's great, but nothing in nature, even if it's a snow, is pure white.
Right.
So they'll do it with shades of gray and some black in there. And
How many
that
shades of
stuff-
gray?
Oh, 50.
About 50.
Yeah. Ah, he got me.
Well played,
But you
sir.
saw, I caught
Well
you because I don't
played.
know if he got it. I got you.
Well played.
Well
Yeah,
played,
yes,
sir.
Yes.
I never seen it. Don't want to.
Oh yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you see it and they've got all of the different shadings into it, okay, that's kind of what that's when I kind of was more forgiving about Moon Knight's costume choice. Or,
Right.
I'm sorry, uniform.
Right,
choice.
right.
Uniform.
It's not a costume; it's a uniform. I'm pretty sure Sheldon on Big Bang. That's what he would say.
Yeah.
It's not a costume; it's a uniform.
It's a uniform.
Love me some Big Bang Theory. What other comics you guys been into in like the last few weeks?
Well, I looked into an old one, Captain America in Dimension Z.
Okay.
The idea, what was it that we were just reading on where, was it Civil War II? Where they were in that utopian society where all the villains had lost their mind?
Yeah. It's not. Was it Pleasant something? Pleasant Hill.
Yeah, Pleasant Hill. The little girl in there, I read something about it, because I was trying to understand more. I think I actually went to Wiki to see if I could get a little backstory on it. And I talked about the little girl, and it made a connection to this old story called Dimension Z. And it was really well done story about Captain getting transported into Dimension Z, and being there for years. Even though time was standing still here, like, he's there for 10 years, and it's only like 30 minutes on the other side. Great story.
Isn't that the prison where they put all the supervillains in Civil War?
Dimension Z is not that.
That's not it.
No, what this was an entire new dimension. There was no humans. The planet he was on didn't operate like Earth, so all of his survival training that he had was based on Earth, and he had to take in flow and be better about figuring out where they were. And okay, they have 3 suns and they come up in this order, and the moon and the winds do this. They don't obey the regular laws of nature. And he was like, I'm gonna die. And you saw him, he seemed like real helpless, and he was there with a kid and helped raise the kid. And the kid actually, he does end up raising the kid like as his son through all of these years in this dimension. And the creatures that are there are warring. There's 2 creatures, and they're huge. He's small.
Yeah.
And they look kind of similar. Great book to see Cap, because I think he really shines when he is, not super dominant, but he has to have the super dominant spirit to overcome.
That's awesome. I have to look that up.
It's a good series.
It's like a 6-issue or.
I think it was actually maybe 10 to 12 issues.
That's okay.
And it was John Romita art.
Oh, John Romita.
Dude, how
long ago was this?
Dude, I think this is in the mid-90s, late 90s. Late 90s.
Because in my mind, I'm like, if it's more recent, that's going to be junior. That might still be senior then.
I think it was junior, though, because maybe it wasn't that old.
Mm-hmm.
But it was great.
But both of them are just amazing artists.
Yeah,
so.
I definitely, out of the 2, I love Dad's stuff better.
Mm-hmm.
But Junior, I've really gotten to where I get it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm into it. He did really good with Wolverine. What was it? There's a book that he did where Wolverine was being switched on as a double agent or something, and he was starting to kill everybody, and they're like, we got to shut him down. This guy is the best killer that's ever existed on the planet, and now he's switched on to kill the good guys.
Unleashed.
And Romita did the art on that. I cannot remember the name of that.
It's not Old Man Logan, right?
What is it?
It's not Old Man Logan, is it?
No. This is older, and like I said, it's Romita. So the art is.
It wasn't that phase
distinct.
back when he was James Bond with the tuxedo and the eye patch.
No.
Remember that?
Dude, I hated that. Do you remember that? In the Wolverine, his own title. Awful. Standing next to the Hulk in a white tux. I was like, who did this?
Did you guys, either one of you guys, get Raven and read that last month?
I've read issue 1. I haven't done 2 yet.
What did you think? Troy, did you?
I didn't.
Did you want to?
Isn't that the one that you were talking about? It's 4 in now or something?
No. This is
It's
the first
only
one.
2 just came out
2
today,
came out
right?
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, all the ones that when you guys suggest something, it gets me okay,
right.
they filtered it.
Okay, right now, first one, I am not recommending.
I wouldn't either, honestly. I didn't think it was.
I got the second one, so I'm kind of like, let's see.
I didn't
give
think
it a
was-
shot.
And if
I
this
didn't
one
think
isn't
it was
good,
good or bad, it was just,
yeah, that's exactly how I felt about it. I'm just like, this makes no sense where they're going with this.
But now the Teen Titans Rebirth, I thought that was awesome.
I have not read that, and I'm going to be reading that because you said it was good.
It's eggs.
What about Trinity?
Haven't read that.
That one I thought was pretty good. The first
Didn't
one.
when you were talking about that last night with me, and I remember the old one.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't remember the old one. I don't know how I don't remember that.
That's a good book. I think it was 3 books.
Yeah.
I even gave up on Batman. Through issue 5, it was awesome, and 6 through whatever they're up to now.
9 came out today.
They just lost the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that's why I love you guys. Filtering stuff. If it's not worth it, it's good. Thank God, I won't
Right.
waste my time. But if it is, it's okay, invest.
I mean,
Did you read Suicide Squad?
no.
I'm digging that. I think that's pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Harley Quinn, don't waste your time.
No.
I love my Harley Quinn. That is a terrible thing. Harley Quinn they got going. Let me rephrase up to about issue 4. So
Yeah.
There's a couple more that's come out that I've got to read, and it's one of those things I really want to read it, but yet I really don't want to read it.
I was out with issue 1 on that one. It was just too all over the place.
Yeah.
I read a third-party comic. It was pretty cool. It's called Reborn.
I was looking for that today because it came out last week,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to find it. That's Mark Millar, right?
I'm not sure.
I think
Yeah,
it
didn't
is.
you mention that on our chat?
Yeah, the guy from Huck.
Huck, yeah.
Yeah.
Huck. Because also Raphael Albuquerque also did some art with that one. So I don't know who did this one because I was looking for it today, maybe from last week. No one's got it in town.
It is that kind of Warcraft Ascended Warrior look to it, so I gave it a shot, and it's really cool. It's only the first issue, so it's the setup. It's this old lady in her life. She's in a old retirement home, whatever, and then she passes away, and then the book really starts. What happens after life, and it's it'll blow your mind. It's kind of cool.
Reborn.
Yeah.
That's on one issue's out right now. So
Yeah.
You can get into that. You read Clone Conspiracy?
Yes.
What'd you think?
It's all right.
I thought it was pretty good myself. I heard some people online. They said they thought it was terrible,
Really?
and I was like, I don't know why. I thought it was pretty good myself.
No, I'm not against it. I'll see
Yeah.
where it's going.
That's a Spider-Man.
Yep. In fact, I think I saw the wasn't an Alex Ross cover.
Yes, looks
where
awesome.
his mask is being ripped by Doc Ock.
No.
No, that's today's Amazing Spider-Man.
That's today's
just came out.
Amazing one. That is
That's Alex Ross
that's
too,
a
though. Right?
tie-in to, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because I saw on top of it.
Yeah.
I think I might have honestly. I seen it on Pinterest. Somebody sent it to me.
Yeah, it was actually a book called The Conspiracy Theories or Theory.
I think it's just called Clone Conspiracy.
Clone Conspiracy.
Clone Conspiracy.
Yeah.
And like I said, I thought the first one was good, and the Amazing Spider-Man before that had a little bit to it. Then the new one, which I haven't read today, should have something with it as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
All right,
Decent.
tie it up right now and tell me which ones are the ones that you recommend, like your top 3 right now that you saw that you're liking.
I love
Man.
Moon Knight. Got to get Moon Knight.
Moon
That is
Knight.
very good.
Did you say Teen Titans?
Teen
Rebirth?
Titans Rebirth is excellent. Yep,
I do need
I'd
to
recommend
read that, so I haven't done that.
What's one more?
What else you love?
It's so tough, isn't it? I mean, like I said, I like that Clone Conspiracy.
Clone Conspiracies and was it Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad, I'm enjoying.
Okay.
Because, I mean, better hardly than her actual comics.
All the others, the usuals. I mean, it's just it's more Spider-Man,
I
more
got
X-Men.
Death of X, and I did not read that first one yet.
What is it?
Death of X.
That's pretty good. That's
Is it
pretty
good?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, number 2 come out today.
Okay. Good covers.
Infamous Iron Man came out today. I
picked that up.
definitely want to read that.
Yeah.
That's number 1. So we'll check that out. Wow, did I just say I like something of Marvel?
You're
allowed.
That
racking
was
up the
an
Marvel.
accident. I apologize.
You're
Racking them
allowed.
up.
Something
Hey,
else came
good
up
is
today.
good.
I know zero about. It's called Cave Carson and his cybernetic eye. It's a DC comic. I know nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get number 1 and see what it's about.
He-Man Thundercats was actually pretty good. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
That was good. And did you get the other cover yet?
No, I haven't got the other cover.
It was kind of cool because I got both covers. I didn't even realize this until someone showed me. They're connecting covers. You got He-Man on one side. You got Thundercats on the other side. You got the blades crossing in the middle.
That's good
when you
stuff.
connect them. I was like, oh, that's
that's pretty
that's
sweet.
cool covers.
That is a good one.
You see, that's what I need. In the comments section, I need you guys to list like these picks. So I don't forget them. I always lose them. I have to go back. It's like, what did you say was good?
It was a book about something,
I hate
as
that.
opposed to a book about nothing.
I still have to go get me one of the new previews. I have not been able to take, unless you guys tell me it's good. I do not have time to go, looking for it. I'm like, all right, where am I going?
Yeah, it's
like
new
I'm asking for
previews.
directions.
Here's the thing that people don't know. Troy, he gets up at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, man.
Goes to work. Comes pretty much straight over here after work,
Yeah.
and he's teaching martial arts until 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, like tonight is gonna be 10, almost 11 o'clock before he leaves here.
And I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go read a comic that you
Yeah,
tell me
He's,
before I go to
he's gonna
bed.
be online for another hour or so, and then get his 3 hours of
The
sleep.
weekends are full of golf at the
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
At
one
the
of the
Riviera.
lake
At
the
houses.
Riviera, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Escargot with the gentleman.
Yes.
My weekends are just
Yeah.
crazy fun.
Yes.
Well, this weekend will be fun, but I can tell I'm getting old because I have to go and corner one of my fighters.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, that means I don't get to do anything else.
Get someone else to drive and read a comic all the way.
I can't. Connor's going with me.
Again, let him drive.
He is not driving.
Well, let him read a comic to you.
No,
Comics on tape.
Boom.
You know what I might do? I've got a new
Genius idea.
stereo system that's a DVD player in my truck.
Of course you do.
Duh.
Blu-ray 4K.
He's got like a 52-inch screen. It's also known as the front window.
This isn't a roof prop.
windshield.
This is a TV.
No, really, what it does, it projects a 52-inch screen that only you can see with certain glasses, which is really good for the guy who's trying to drive.
Yes. Yeah. Shoots it right down on the road, right in front of you.
And it's like, what happened, Dad? Why are you swerving? Transformers! Get him, Con! Take the glasses off, Dad.
That is hilarious.
Jarvis, get us out of
You
here.
know, right now, someone's going to go, dude, I need to look into this.
Another one of our great American inventions.
Yes, that has not been invented yet. But it's coming to a theater near you.
If they do, I want...
you know something I did want to mention? I missed this, but apparently there's a Japanese Godzilla that was recently made,
I heard.
and they had it in theaters here.
Oh, really?
Here?
Yeah, for only like a couple of days.
I didn't think it was out yet.
I didn't think they had it here anyway.
Yeah, if I had known that, I was like, dude, I would have gone to that. Because one of the guys at one of the comic book shops, he just goes, dude, it was really good.
Godzilla.
I'm mad that we haven't found where the Birth of the Dragon can be found still. I want
Yeah.
to watch that movie.
Yeah.
The Bruce Lee movie?
Uh-huh. Is that
Not
out
Bruce
yet?
Leroy.
No, the real Bruce Lee.
Is that out yet?
Yeah, it came out the day that we heard about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you can't find it anywhere.
I haven't seen or
I
heard
cannot
anything else
believe
about it.
Godzilla was here and we didn't
Yeah.
even know.
I mean,
I'd have gone and seen that.
Yeah, I would have too. And one of the guys, he said, I got there. The theater was a 1:30 on Saturday.
Wow.
And he said he got there like 1:05, got his ticket, went in. He said it was about half full then.
No
He said
way.
by the time, he said, I don't think there was an empty seat in there.
Wow.
And that was on the last day of the showings. I think he said they had 3 days of showings.
Why would they not keep it going if it was doing that? I mean,
know,
you got
maybe it's
a distributor thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it could
I
be.
don't know. Maybe it's that, or maybe they were trying to do like every once in a while just have like that special event.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, on a maybe I don't know. But
I
was
did.
like,
I enjoyed our night out with the Killing Joke. I wouldn't
That's
mind
cool.
if they did more special, one-time events.
Yeah.
I know I'd heard some places will be doing kind of like random movies from the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to do that more. They
They've-
did like some Gene Wilder movies recently and stuff.
They've got a place here in town that used to be the main movie theater before the stadium seating opened up. They're going to open it back up and they're going to do stuff like that, I think.
Yeah,
That's
Chris
sweet.
was telling me about that.
Yeah.
One of his friends was talking about doing that.
Yeah, that's right. That's what, I think I heard about it with you too, with Chris.
Now, is it gonna be like the upstairs at the Plaza or the one way downstairs?
The one downstairs.
The down one.
Yep.
So I remember seeing.
And then the Dollar Flick is now going to be a trampoline park.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just waiting for at the doctor's office all the people going with knee injuries. All those Liberty kids.
We
It's
have
like,
one up
hey,
in Salem,
welcome.
but I don't think it does very well.
What's that?
We have a trampoline park in Salem, but I hear it's not even worth going to, honestly.
Have you ever been to one?
Nah.
I took my kids to one up in, I think it was Richmond, a year ago or so, and I jumped with them and stuff. I had a blast. But I've seen pictures of ones that are like kind of yucky,
Uh-huh.
just not really good. And I'm like, man, if you don't go all out with this thing, it's not going to work.
Right.
No one's
Man,
going to pay
I
to
will
go on
say
a
this,
trampoline they got in their backyard.
It's in a great location.
Oh, dude, they'll make money because it's next door
you
to
got,
Liberty.
right there beside Liberty. You have like thousands of kids there.
Especially you get a Liberty discount. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
They'll never be a dead time in there.
Well, summertime, no one will be there.
Oh, no, there still be.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got so many students that are staying all summer now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and they interfere with my shopping.
crazy how fast they're growing. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal. Hey, next week, what do we got? We're going to actually maybe make some time to talk about the Netflix
Yeah, we
offerings.
try to get into Luke Cage. We just ran long today.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's because we hadn't seen each other in a
Yeah.
couple weeks.
God, I'll be back in 4 weeks.
There you go.
No, you won't.
You want to save Luke for that?
Let's have the Luke Cage Thanksgiving special.
Yeah, there we go.
Turkey uncaged.
Turkey uncaged.
Turkey for you, turkey for me.
We'll talk about Iron Fist next Easter.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. Oh, Connor told me that he goes, hey, when you get home tonight, Dad, there's a new Guardians 2 trailer that just came out
Oh,
today.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I didn't know if it was legit or if it was like a fan thing that he tripped on and thought it was real.
No,
so
I've heard it's legit.
it's
I've
legit.
not heard.
Can't wait. I'll be watching that. And then
Are you
reading-
going to see Jack Reacher this weekend?
I might take Connor to go
Well,
see
that's
Scaremare
fine. Is it what?
on Friday.
Scaremare?
Yeah. You guys want to come to Scaremare?
No. Been there, done that. Wasn't scared.
You got to go watch Connor.
Freak out.
Different world. Connor was totally chill last time. I was worried it'd be too much for him. He was totally cool.
Dude, he's one of those kids that's a young kid, but he's like older than he really is.
He's an old soul.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
He actually tries to father me a whole bunch. I'm like, I'll
Well,
kill
good.
you.
Good. You
I
know
will
what? You need it.
squash you.
You
I
know
need
what?
it.
I need it too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm an overgrown kid.
Yeah, I'm an undergrown kid.
I told him, I said, you might be an old soul, but you're gonna be the last 13, as far as you're gonna make it if you keep talking to me like that.
I brought you into this world. I'll take you out.
He's doing jujitsu now, doing really good at
You
that.
mean to tell me he knows Fujitsu?
Yeah, Fujitsu. I put him in the Matrix, pulled that thing out, and he goes, I know jujitsu. He don't. When he sees me with that thing already poking in the back of his head, he don't want anything to do with it anymore. I know jujitsu. Get away.
Troy's like this. Look, you know jujitsu, but only what I taught you, not what I know.
Oh, dude.
That's right.
I roll with him, and
That's one of my favorite lines with people I've taught.
yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, I know all this stuff." Like, no, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
Rule number 1: never teach all you know. Number 2: refer to rule number 1.
Yeah. Master
Well-
Splinter said it. He was like, everything you know, I've taught you, but I haven't taught you everything I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. And by the way, I got that cover from last week.
Excellent.
That cover was amazing.
That's the one you guys put out on the phone, right?
With Splinter in front. Was that the foot behind him?
Unreal.
Yeah, the foot soldiers
I
back
was like,
behind.
that was a sweet cover.
I
In
should
the
have
rain.
told you to buy me that one. I would have paid you for it.
It's beautiful.
I got one $16.
Is that how much it costs?
No, it costs like $5.
I hate you.
Profit.
I
Capitalism,
mean, yes,
baby.
Yes, that's what I had to pay for it. That's what I had to pay.
Daryl.
No caviar for Troy tomorrow.
That's not Terra good. He's like, he's going to have caviar, just not the crackers to dip in it.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to charge the rich guy. You're charging the wrong dude, man.
We're going to be billing your brother now.
Oh, dude.
Troy with a hand-me-down house.
Dude,
It's all the
That's right, I'm
Cheney
a
estates.
hand-me-down house. I might not be the richest, but I smile more than a lot of my richer friends.
Yeah.
I'm all
I do because there's really nothing else I can afford.
Oh, dude. Let me tell you what. So many people always ask me about that. They're like, Coach, you always say if you're, what goes around comes around, and there is justice in the universe and all this. I see all of these people. There's no justice. They're horrible people, and they're rich. And I was like, yeah, so what? Well, then your theory doesn't hold up. Not in reality. It's a nice sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait a minute. Are you saying that you define success as rich?
That's the problem.
I said, there's your problem.
And there's your
And
problem.
they're like, what's rich? I said, well, number one, rich can mean a lot of things, but success in my book, the way I defined it, is fulfillment.
Yeah.
And I said, I know a lot of those guys that would eat a bullet any given day because they're empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Money does not equal happiness.
Oh, dude, all they talk about is every single time they can't wait to get the next thing. That'll make me happy.
More money, more problems.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for the next toy that I'm going to buy. The next trip
Dude,
I'm
you're
gonna
calling me out right here on the podcast.
Dude,
Can't wait to
Me
get
and
these
my-
toys
actually,
and make a video
Dude,
about it.
I got the Harley and the Joker figures, dude.
Nice.
seeing you're happy already, right?
I was so happy, and now I'm not happy because you just kind of mentioned how sad a human I am.
Very good. Now the lesson is over.
And now you know.
Daryl has learned. Don't buy Pop Funko.
He done got taught.
I've been taught
By
it.
the way, there's some new X-Men pops coming out.
Giggity.
I will not understand the bobblehead toy that doesn't bobble. It's like,
Some of them do.
Some of them do. Get the Marvel and Star Wars. they
Yes,
bobble.
yes.
but I do love my.
If you take them out of the box, which is a crime against nature.
That is a crime against nature, you stupid fool.
Pop Funko Batman keychain that you got me. I still love.
See, there you go. It does not bobble.
That's a
in
gateway, bro.
I did. I'm
Get 'em
safe.
all, get 'em all.
But if you have an extra Daredevil, I do want it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
As a
saying.
matter of fact, I think I do.
I know you told me that, and you would not give it to me. He did. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna trade us something." And I was like, "Give it up."
You dude, what do you think you're gonna get for Christmas?
He said,
Spoiler alert.
Simply incredible hoodie.
He's taking on to that one.
Yeah, one of these days I'll have my own.
Bow, bow, bow.
And the millions
And millions.
of the D's followers.
All right,
and,
cool.
and y'all's too.
Yes, yes.
Anything else, guys?
I have no followers.
I mean,
I'm the life of Brian.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, Master, my name is Brian.
Who's your master?
Dude, show enough.
Joe enough.
show enough. Who's the meanest?
Dude, we should actually do an entire podcast on that movie.
Yes.
I
Love.
love that movie.
I showed it to Connor, and it was just Connor.
Did he get the glow?
No, let me explain something to you. Connor's going through his teenage years. He won't make it this far into the podcast, so I can say whatever I want about him. But
Connor.
I love him more than air. But he started as a 13-year-old now, and I get what all those parents said. Love them till they're teenagers, because then they suck. It doesn't matter what I like. He'll say, I didn't like it. I begged him to watch Point Break for like 4 or 5 years now.
I think I must have just reached my teenage years then because I hate everything everybody
Right?
else likes.
So I convinced him
Break,
to
awesome.
watch it. And Point Break is awesome, right?
Yeah.
One of the best
Original.
Yeah.
Oh, the original, of
Yes.
course. Because we watched the other one. It was in theaters, and we said, okay, let's go. And I was like, dude, that's nothing. The original was
that's just a bunch of
billion
YouTube
times
clips
better.
put together.
Right.
yes.
Mhm.
It's like I can watch Squirrel Suit and don't have to pay $12.
Right.
And he goes, I don't want to watch it, Dad. Those old movies, I don't like those things. I was like, old movies? He goes, dude, what year was it in? If it has a 1 in the beginning of the year, I don't want to see it.
Ouch.
He finally relents because I
Right in
took
the
him out.
feels.
Dude, I was like this. My mouth was open like, I am old.
Yeah. Alex is going to look at you one day and go, if it has 201 in front of it.
Right.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have 2-2, it's like, wait a minute, we're not even there yet, bro. He goes, I don't want to see it. He watches it, and I'm so pumped. I don't say anything. I don't want to spoil it. I want him to just get sucked in. And afterwards, I look at him. All right, man, what'd you think? Is that great? And he goes, that's all right.
I do.
I had this exact same
I wanted to kill him.
Well, one of my friends, he's about 15 years younger than me, and I was like, you want to watch The Goonies? He's like, never seen it. I was like, dude, this movie's awesome. You'll love it. He could not make it through the movie.
Oh.
How old is he?
Let's see. I'm 44, so I put him, probably younger than that. Probably like 24 now, 25.
He couldn't finish it?
Yeah, he was like, this movie's horrible. I don't know how you watch this. This is terrible.
Ouch.
Really?
Really.
I love that
Now,
movie.
this was when he was probably around 19 or so.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, this is
Is this your nephew?
No, this is one of my friends. I'm
See,
like,
we
this is
have
a
the
great
nostalgia from seeing it when it was current. I wonder if these kind of movies hold up for us.
movie. Yeah,
now.
and I wonder. Well,
Good
Goonies
point.
holds up for me.
It holds up because you know it from back then. But what if you had never seen it and you just
Well,
watched it now?
we talked about dinosaurs before,
Uh-huh.
and how that is not holding up
It
for us
does not
now.
hold up. No.
Yeah, but Goonies is like 1980 whatever
Yeah.
Stranger
Uh-huh,
Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why Stranger Things was actually, I think, crafted that way because Goonies still does hold up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just heard that
Maybe not.
Kyler, I think, put on Facebook that Christian hooked him into watching it, or vice versa. I can't remember which way it went.
It was Tyler got him into watching it.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, it's awesome.
It is a really great.
You
show.
gotta love it.
It's
If
a great-
If you don't, well, you're wrong. And that's just all it is.
I have vetoed future classic movies that Connor. I was like, no, you ain't gonna watch no more of my stuff. You are not gonna take and tear it down.
Oh.
We come from a generation like we can appreciate
Running
this
Man?
stuff.
Running Man, I thought was okay. It wasn't my
Love me some
favorite.
Running Man.
We can appreciate like the pre CGI stuff, like even like the
Yeah.
old like Clash of the Titans and stuff.
Yeah.
That claymation and stuff.
With
So
that- with
I still
the,
think that's cool.
The
I still
metal-
think that's cool,
The
yeah.
metal owl flying around.
Yeah.
I love that.
Which was horrible, but
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons it's cool now.
yeah, in the
right.
new movie that he made a cameo.
Oh yeah,
The
right.
metal
right,
owl.
right.
I was like, that's awesome.
What was the other? The ones that I haven't shown him that I was holding hope out for that I think I'm going to
Indiana
wait
Jones?
until he's like 18, 19, 20. He's seen the Indiana Jones ones and he did like those. He loved Die Hard.
That's cool.
I wanted him to watch Lethal Weapon 1.
Oh yeah.
You know, the
they're
first
coming
one.
out with the
Do
two-
you want to jump? Do you really want to? Let's jump.
You know,
Yeah.
I think aren't they coming out with a TV show for that?
Yeah,
it's already out.
Oh, is it?
I've got like 4 episodes on my DVR, but I haven't started it yet.
I didn't even
Hurry up and
realize
watch
it
a couple,
started.
see if I should waste my time on it.
What's the one with Damon Wayans?
That's it.
That's it.
Lethal
That's that
Weapon.
one. Okay.
That's it, yeah.
'Cause I was thinking it was a different buddy one from back in the day.
And the other one that I wanted him to watch, well, 2 more really, Top Gun
Yep.
and The Rock.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like The Rock.
The Rock is great, and I'm afraid he would just be like, eh.
Yeah, because I like Sean Connery, so love
I let
that.
him watch Speed, and he was just like, eh.
Okay, I like the first one. I didn't think it was like epic.
Yeah, I
but
thought Speed
liked
was
it.
okay,
The second one, I was like, this is horrible.
Well, the second one was just whatever.
That
They
is
used the name.
absolutely
Right,
horrible.
yeah.
Wasn't that the one on the boat? The second
Yeah,
one?
with Jason, what's his name? From Lost Boys.
Alexander.
Yep.
I know you're talking about. It's not Jason
Lost
Patrick.
Boys, that's one.
Lost Boys is good.
Yeah.
Lost Boys he might even dig because of the Frog Brothers and you know the Coreys and stuff.
The second, third ones, yeah, don't.
Right,
No.
yeah.
No,
No.
Forget they existed.
Those things are so absolutely bad.
really.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they have? I mean, right before Corey Haim, died,
Mm-hmm.
they had him do another one, like a piece of it, like he cameoed in.
Well,
Like,
I mean, that was in the third one.
was that the third?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
I mean,
I was
it
wondering, third or
is.
fourth.
It is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not even worth watching for
It's not even worth watching for you to go in nostalgia.
Same thing with the Crow sequels. They were terrible.
I think so too. All of them.
The only other second one was the City of Angels. I saw that
Oh,
one.
didn't
That's the
like that.
only one I saw, and I like, I'm not watching any
Terrible.
more of those.
Too much style, no substance.
Yeah.
You know, I am glad that they've never come through and made that sequel.
I'm glad
remake
too.
that they were talking
They
about.
keep talking about it though.
I was gonna say I've heard they're still in talks to make
Really?
that happen.
Still?
Yeah.
Because I've heard like 10 different actors like, yeah, we're not doing this.
Well, it's
They were
because they
supposed-
probably have
they
that
were-
script.
Yeah, they were lined up, and then no.
I would never want to do a remake of the actual one with Top Dollar and Fun Boy and all that.
Yeah.
Let that one be.
Yeah.
It was just too good. It doesn't need a remake.
Well, not only that, but I mean
Well,
that's
Willy
almost
Wonka
like,
didn't need a sequel remake.
And
type
that
of
was
thing.
terrible bad. They didn't need to do that.
dude. I never even watched those kind of things when they come out.
Did you like the original?
As a kid, I did, even
Yeah.
though it freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, the boat scene in that.
Oompa loompa doopity doo.
They had some mad driving skills. Those little guys.
Everybody
right.
died in that movie except the kid at the end.
Oh, they
And
just kind of
He's got shuffled out the side.
Yeah, they got sent out a different door.
Let me tell you, Willie was a serial killer who lured children
He was a serial killing pedophile.
through a funnel of a contest. And
See the media outside. What's the results of your contest? Why is there only one kid coming back out? Where's the rest?
This is the winner. The other ones have been turned away. Did he say turned away or turned into chocolate?
Now you know my secret ingredient.
Oh,
You
dude,
are.
I'm telling you.
I
Wonka
heard
bars.
that after they grew up, they all had diabetes. I'm just saying.
Dude, a couple of those. That fat kid had it when he was stuck in that tube. Diabetes.
Augustus, get out of the chocolate.
I've got the sugar, Mom. I've got the sugar. It's terrible.
Hilarious.
Terrible.
It's terrible bad.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, Willy Wonka, and then when I saw Johnny Depp, and I was like,
Oh, it was brutal.
Johnny Depp has 3 characters, and they're all the same. And if
Yeah.
it's not a pirate, he's got big hair. All right, we're good for the
I
night.
did like Edward Scissorhands, but anyway, that's no
Yes, me too. Yes.
I like Edward Scissorhands, but only because I was like, they've got kind of a Wolverine thing going on here.
Yeah.
And that was before superhero movies. I was like, I will be checking it out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then I saw he was a hairstylist. I was like, Tim Burton must die.
Hey, he also pruned some really mean trees.
Yes.
Some
Terrible.
shrubbery.
I was so let down that it had no Wolverine connection at all. I was like, this movie sucks.
You thought the same thing about the Killing Joke because there's no Robin.
No, Robin.
Hey, I have my own delusional world of happy. Just because it doesn't mesh with reality, I don't care.
That's right.
Legitimate point.
Legitimate.
That's
Like
not
I said,
my
I smile more than most people, so I'm doing something right.
Yeah, me too.
All right, hey, thanks for having us on tonight.
Anything else, guys?
That was a fun time.
Saturday Comic-Con. People in Russia, hello.
Hey,
Christian Booth, first fight is going to be up in Northern Virginia, Muay Thai. Wishing him well.
Saturday, I'm gonna be Troy. You'll be sending me a text so I know what's going on.
Yes, I'll keep you guys in the loop.
And,
Record it.
Podcast Saturday. Dennis Hayes, some of the guys. Troy's got some kind words for Dennis.
Speak louder, you ignorant. Love you, bro.
He said you ignorant.
I'm being silent over here. Dennis would murder me.
And I
I'm humble.
I gotta be honest. I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
I can't, man. That's all in public. Yeah, when the mics are off,
that's
you don't know.
Yeah, we only talk that way because he's one of our boys.
I love him.
Yeah, most of the time.
Dennis is one of the original OG jiu-jitsu people in the state of Virginia. I love him.
120 pounds of fury.
Dude, that's it, man. Balls of fury.
Fun movie, by the way. Anyway, anything else, guys?
I'm good.
Yes.
1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're looking forward to that. Can't wait. I don't know where we're giving away. We'll go find something cool. Probably located in this building right here that I'm in now.
I'll kill you.
Okay. And you guys have an incredible day.
See ya.
Keep it real.